before our very eyes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I am the incredible man. I only do things incredible can. Cause I am the seed of a chosen breed. You don't see too many like me. Cause I am one of the reasons you do what you do when you wanna be me instead of you. Cause I am still on beat, showing love to the streets. Come on, you know me, cause that's who I am.
You hear them pads going clack, 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 clack. You hear them clicks going tap, 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 tap.
704 beats by Alex J.
Yeah. First and 10. We in the trenches. You like the water cooler. You be on the benches. Think your team better, but they lack skill. First snap, I leave your backs in the backfield. Your quarterback scared, I see it in his eyes. Set the receiver in motion, that's just a disguise. My linebackers, they stepping up. Clog a hole, no letting up. Taking on them big blocks. On fourth down, we get big stops. My secondary is balling out. Your offense keeps stalling out. How many yards? Like none at all. Call the special teams, don't punt the ball and it's gone. And you never see me fair catch. I get a block and then I'm gone like a Learjet. My helmet on, pass strap tight. My jersey shining in them Friday night lights. Win, we just came to win. Win, we just came to win. Friday night lights. Friday night lights. Win. We just came to win. Win. We must protect this house. I'm in a huddle talking to the Hawks. We gonna run it down their throat soon as we get the ball. Come out and fire off the ball. We going on one. My skill position so proficient. Break for long runs. Come out running that option. That mean I got the option to keep that or pitch that. Defense they gotta fix that. 4 receivers we spread them out in the shotgun. Hot reads I got some. My tight end so awesome. Touchdowns I toss some. We score 6, scoreboard that score 6. Respect the ball, we protect the ball. We don't fumble, no throw picks. I feed my linemen pancakes. For all they blocks on pancakes. Push you around like all night. End of the game, get your handshakes, huh? My helmet on, pass strap tight. My jersey shining in them Friday night lights. Win. We just came to win. Win. We just came to win. Friday night lights. Friday night lights. Win. We just came to win. Win. We must protect this house.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Full Throttle Powersports of Lowell post-game show. We're going to kick it back over to Shelby High School. We've got ourselves a game right now as this game's winding down. Shelby clinging to a 1-point lead, 36-35 over Burns, but Burns is driving. I think they are in Shelby territory, so let's get you over to that game real quick.
Not to be a reason. Via Health Partners provides exceptional care. The comfort of their patients is their top concern, and that's why they offer hospice care wherever a patient calls home. Via Health Partners is there where you need them and when you need them. Find out more by visiting their website at viahp.org. Again, viahp.org. Voted #1 in hospice for 17 straight years. Via Health Partners founded as Hospice of Cleveland County.
Hard injured Golden Lion looks to be okay.
25 Dominique Woody, I think he's...
Yeah, it looks like he's got some cramp. So if his family is watching, he seems to be okay. He's walking off under his own power. So hopefully he's okay. And
so Burns First and goal, 8-yard line.
So after the big kickoff return, Davis on first down gets 11 yards. He's up to 59 yards rushing on 13 carries. And if you're just joining us, it's been back and forth. Shelby had a lead of 15-0. Burns took their first lead. Shelby came right back, and that's where they took the lead again. Yard line, it was a bad snap, and that's going to be a loss, a big loss of about 7 yards by Wells. So they're going to be another timeout there, Will, with 54 seconds left to go. It'll be 3rd and goal when we come back. So, Grandma, Ryan's coming out to try a field goal when we come back.
Are you looking for a romantic getaway, or maybe I should say the right proposal? Then you are in luck. From will you to where to, here at Right Story and Enchanted Memories Travel with Katie Harris, we have your perfect option. October 7th through the 11th. Pick out any in-stock engagement ring and you will receive a travel voucher to propose or spend on your honeymoon. See Facebook for details.
All right, here's your ball game. Of course, Shelby's going to get a crack at it. There's still some time on the clock, 45 seconds left to go.
Ryan Sisk.
As Sisk comes in, his grandmother listens in back in Pennsylvania every game. So this is the moment you dream of. Ball's going to be spotted at the at about the 19-yard line. This will be a 29-yard attempt. As Burns trying to get the right personnel on the field. Plenty of time on the play clock. They don't have to hurry. It's about 19 seconds. Trying to get lined up, or now it's 12 seconds. Now they're lined up. The snap, the hold, the kick. It's blocked. And
on the Kings Mountain side.
Thank you. But
We've been getting phone
no,
calls.
I had to make sure my feed was going in there. So, but yeah, thanks again for tuning in to the Full Throttle Powersports of Lowell post-game show. Chip Carter here along with Dennis Davis, Will Boykins, JP in the studio. We have Coach Steve Degree here later. So we're going over the highlights and recap of Crest defeating Kings Mountain 70-0. That's our final score. We're going to put the scoreboard back up there. We're going to take our first break. We're just getting things started here. Again, it's Coach Steve Degree be coming in. Shelby hangs on to defeat Burns 36-35. We'll hear more about that. We'll be right back in just a little bit. You're listening to Full Throttle Powersports of Lowell postgame show, KTC Broadcasting.
For Cleveland County Water Commissioner, again, Michael Mall is a write-in candidate. Michael cares deeply about the people of Cleveland County and wants to continue serving you with integrity, dedication, and common sense. He has served over 27 years for the city of Shelby at the water treatment plant. Also served as water treatment plant operator. So on Tuesday, November 4th, write in Michael Mall for Cleveland County Water Commissioner. This announcement was paid for by the candidate, Michael Mall, thanking you for your trust and support. Check out Kimball's Furniture in Shelby and their holiday gift guide. Shop now for early Black Friday deals. Sectionals starting at $999.99 with easy payments for $98 a month. See the new dining styles, including a 5-piece dinette set with 42-inch round table for $599.99. And Park Plaza or Seneca queen-size mattress sets, your choice for $699.99. Get easy 1, 2, 3 payments with in-house financing at Kimball's Furniture, 300 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. And Kimball's Furniture takes his time to welcome back Jessica Ballard. Jessica invites her former customers and friends to come see her for all of your furniture and appliance needs. Kimball's Furniture in Shelby. For 17 straight years, Via Health Partners has been voted #1 in hospice. There's got to be a reason. Via Health Partners provides exceptional care. The comfort of their patients is their top concern, and that's why they offer hospice care wherever a patient calls home. Via Health Partners is there where you need them and when you need them. Find out more by visiting their website at viahp.org. Again, viahp.org. Voted #1 in hospice for 17 straight years. Via Health Partners, founded as Hospice of Cleveland County.
Where's the beef? Where's the beef?
It could be at your house if you're one of our winners on our Where's the Beef $1,000 giveaway. KTC Broadcasting will be giving away 5 $200 gift cards for beef. Take your pick: steaks, ribs, hamburger, and more. Be sure to register today at Greenleaf Relief, Highway 150 East in Cherryville, at West End Sales, Highway 18 North in Vale, at Moss Drug on West Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, at Gage Pool and Spa on South Union Road in Gastonia, at Parker Family Feed, Highway 18 north in Bellwood, at the 3500 Grill on Highway 18 north of Shelby, at the Firestone Grill, West Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, at Gaston Used Auto Parts on Dogwood Street in Gastonia, at Parker Farm Service on Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain, and at Norris Merchandise, Highway 18 south in Shelby, at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby, and at Full Throttle Powersports on Indian Drive in Gastonia. The drawing will be held Friday, October 31st. Register to win our $1,000 Where's the Beef contest.
Where's the beef? Where's the beef?
You can also register at Iron Station Country Store, Highway 27 in Iron Station. This month's Scholar Athlete of the Month is Alexis Martin of Burns High School. The award is sponsored by McDonald's, KTC Broadcasting, and What'sUpShopper.com. Alexis is the daughter of Kelly Martin and is a senior at Burns. She plays volleyball and also set the career assist mark with over 1,000 assists, the first ever at Burns High School. Alexis has a 4.234 grade point average and advanced courses in history, psychology, ACA, and English 1 and 2. She participates in Work 2030 and is a member of the New Beginnings Church. Community activities include helping with the prom, the North Shelby Games, and prom. After graduation, Alexis is planning to enroll in a 4-year university nurse practitioner program. The McDonald's KTC Broadcasting What'sUpShopper.com Student Athlete Award recognizes not only the accomplishments in athletics, but also for overall achievement in the classroom and community. Sponsored by McDonald's, KTC Broadcasting, and What'sUpShopper.com.
Outdoor fun starts at Card Guys in Gastonia. No matter your age, hop on and ride. Card Guys in Gastonia has golf carts with brand names like Epic, Evolution, Massimo, and Terra. And they have a whole lot more, like ATVs, UTVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, go-karts, and more. And they have a complete repair and service center. And Kart Guys also has Liberty Buildings, including steel buildings, carports, garages, and gazebos. Kart Guys Incorporated, 109 Crowders Creek Road, off Highway 321 South Gastonia. Open 9 to 4:30 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 Saturday. Online at kartguysinc.com. Like them on Facebook too.
It's the best layout in the Piedmont of North and South Carolina. It's Woodbridge Golf Links between Shelby and Kings Mountain on beautiful Moss Lake. Enjoy the new Yamaha golf carts. For your tee time, call 704-481-7199. 704-481-7199. The Woodbridge Golf Course, 1007 New Camp Creek Church Road, Kings Mountain on Moss Lake. Open 7 days a week. Like them on Facebook too.
And welcome back to the Full Throttle Powersports postgame show. I would do our call signs this evening, but to be honest, our call signs are so different because it's Halloween and I'm dressed as a Jedi. We only have half of the mafia here, half the ministries here, so we'll just go with Dennis, Will, Chip, JP, Andre, Calvin. There you go.
I was wanting you to use our titles.
Which title, though? We're not all here.
Take your pick, man.
Okay. We got the Godfather, Dennis Davis. We have the Cardinal, Chip Carter. We have the Hitman, Will. And then we have the Grandmaster, JP.
Oh,
He went back and forth.
Well, I mean, since it's
Hey,
Halloween.
give me my Saturday morning nickname.
Oh, Chip Green Jacket
My
Carter.
man. I love that one.
Green Jacket.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, Chip Master Carter didn't really work. So, Green Jacket considered the Master
I could be a
Calls.
Master Jedi and a
What
Master
was
Master.
it?
Well, yeah, true.
Was it you telling me the story about somebody asked a guy one time if he could try on his green jacket? I can't repeat the answer.
Yeah, I don't. It wouldn't. That's not me, but it wouldn't surprise me. So, all right, folks. Thank you for tuning in. JP, thanks again for the Full Throttle Powersports of Lowell post-game show. Dennis Davis, Will Boykins, Chip Carter here with you. Apologies earlier if we were not coming through over the airwaves. Thought we had got it switched over to the radio, and apparently it was not. We had not done so, at least for the first portion. So, anyways, real quick, let's get the scoreboard back up and let's get it where you guys can see it.
I got it.
You see it? There we go. All right, we've got the games in black are finals. We do have finals for those. We've got some games. That East Rutherford game's got to be over with. I'm going to see if I can confirm the final score.
All right.
But let's run down. I'll start on the left. Guys, let's just do our normal, okay? Let's just do our normal here.
I
Okay.
started to say, let me guess, Chip, how this works.
Actually, I tell you what.
Right.
I tell you what.
Left, middle, right.
Let's
go.
Actually,
Run.
let's confuse. Let's mess this up.
We're
Yeah,
not gonna do it.
I got
No.
you. I got you.
No. Scotty don't.
You're
Scotty don't.
No, you want your team. Your team. You do your team, and then I'll do the last one. And I'll do my team. There you go.
All I want for you, Chip, is to get the herb.
All right.
There you go. All right, we'll flip it around. You got.
All right, I'll do it.
Hey, my man.
Y'all ready to roll?
Let's do it. Lead us
It
off.
was the Shelby Golden Lions over the Burns Bulldogs, 36-35.
Blowout.
He kept saying no to me. Keep going, Will.
It was the Crest Charter with the Crest Chargers with the absolute domination of Kings Mountain Mountaineers, 70-0.
It was a slaughter.
You did say you wanted smoke. I think you got only got smoke,
I want all
but you
the
got
smoke.
fire.
I want all the smoke. Come on, Kings Mountain. Show at least your fans have some faith in you. It was the East Rutherford. The East Rutherford Cavaliers over the RS Central Hilltoppers, 38-14.
That's got to be close. That's got to be close to a final.
We don't know if that's final.
Yeah,
that is a big score in Rutherford County too.
And for the battle of the belt tonight, it came home to Cherville, with Cherville beating the Bessemer City Yellow Jackets 50-33. And it was Lake Norman Charter over Lincoln Charter 35-7. Lincoln Wolves took the boys to West Lincoln to the woodshed, 42-6. Ashbrook 16, Hunter Huss 0, Kramer Storm 30, East Gaston 7. Forest View as much as we know right now had 20. North Gaston had 0.
To quote you, Will, that game's over.
That game's over. Turn it black. North Ryan 30. Mountain Alligator Raptors 21. South Point 48. Ambassador Christian Lions 18. And Ford 27. North Lincoln 7.
All right, Dennis. Before you. Well, go ahead, Dennis.
No, what you got on your mind?
Do the first 4, and then I got a little update for you. But keep going.
All right. I'll see if I can handle 4 in a row. We've got the Chase Trojans tonight at the farm. I think they plowed Patton under because it was 49-0. We have the Thomas Jefferson Griffons over Bonnie Cone tonight, 48-12. Must have been a good night in Rutherford County tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the East Burke Cavaliers tonight over the Drone Wildcats, 62-8. We have the West Iredale Warriors slipping by the Bunker Hill Bears, 70-24 tonight. Chip.
All right. Update. Final score. I gotta get the right mouse. Bandy's 45. Hickory 47.
Oh my goodness.
Hickory squeaked by.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
That's a good game.
Sorry to steal that from you, Dennis. Go ahead.
Oh,
I just had that on Max Prep, so go ahead.
That's quite all right. I'm wondering how that will affect RPIs and all that kind of stuff. But we'll get into that later. Let's move on down to Maiden versus Newton Conover. Chip, you sure you don't want this one?
That was just final as what made final as well. Thank you, Ken Link, for the score update.
Thank you, Ken Link. Final Newton Conover 19, Maiden 13. Let's move on down to the Community School of Davidson versus Pine Lake Prep. Community School of Davidson 42, Pine Lake Prep 0.
I think that game was last night, actually.
Oh yeah, a lot of those Charlotte games
Yep.
were played last night.
Yep.
Christ the King 48, Langtree Prep 6, South Stanley 50, Albemarle 13. It was North Stanley 55, Swain County 17.
That's Union County. Union County.
Union County.
Yep.
Okay.
That union's small. Go ahead.
All right, let's move on to the High Brighton Panthers versus the West Caldwell Warriors. Hey, now talk about a neighborhood rivalry. These are two teams that steal each other's players back and forth over the year. High Brighton must have stolen them last time because it was 60 for High Brighton, 12 for West Caldwell. Tonight, Watauga, the Pioneers in Boone, came down to St. Stephen's and defeated them 28-18. Will, take it away.
I'm done.
You can switch. We threw
excuse
him a
me.
curveball.
I'm sorry.
All right, let me run through
My
these real
bad.
quick. We got David Potter on the line waiting. Let me run through these real quick. So we have not confirmed a final. Alexander Central leading South Caldwell 42-26. We'll let you know as soon as that's confirmed final. These are we have no update on North Iredale Statesville as well. I have not gotten a score for that yet, so we'll see. The rest of these are final. Hendersonville defeats Polk County 37-21. Mitchell wins big over Avery County 63-14. Mountain Heritage breaks away from Charles D. Owen 42-6. Mooresville defeats Lake Norman, comes back and defeats Lake Norman 23-21. That game kind of went back and forth in the second half. Davie County holds off South Iredale 15-6. Clyde A. Irwin defeats North Buncombe 42-6.
What did you say?
Yeah, the Irwin Warriors defeat North Buncombe 42-6.
They got a game next week.
I think
Why
so.
don't you call that?
I appreciate that. I'll go wherever. I just go wherever Kevin goes. It tells me to go. So we've got T.C. Robertson defeats A.C. Reynolds 21-14. Asheville comes back and defeats Inca 20-17. Freedom defeats McDowell. This was our first final of the night. Defeats McDowell 31-28. And Allegheny, man, 3 weeks in a row. Elkin, the Elks have been bucked. Allegheny bucked the Elks tonight 68-0.
If they got bucked tonight, they were very fortunate because they got bucked by the Trojans.
There you go. There you go. So, well, let's see if he waited very patiently for us. Let's see if David Potter's still on the line with us. David, are you still out there, my friend?
Yeah, I'm here, and I am not following up the Elkin thing.
That's I've constantly said that is an announcer's cancel culture worst nightmare right there. So, I think you got to live in the high life tonight. I believe going up, you got to call a game on a college campus this evening, didn't you?
Yeah, we did a college campus earlier in the year with Lincoln Charter down at Charlotte, and tonight we were up at Lenore Ryan. Very nice facility, and it will be hosting one of the state playoff finals this year.
Mm-hmm.
That hasn't been determined which one, but there will be a state championship game played in that stadium sometime in December.
So it passed your test for being a good hosting venue?
Oh, yeah. I mean, lots of room in the press box. That's number one for us.
Yeah.
If they let you in.
They've got a pretty amount of seating there, and it wraps around on three sides, two sides and one of the end zones. And no one's really that far away from the field, so I think it's going to be a really great atmosphere for whatever teams come in there.
Very cool. Well, tell us a little bit about the game tonight. It looked like it was pretty much that game was well in hand by the end of the night, or early on in the night, I should say. Lake Norman Charter kind of sprinted out to a big lead, and they just Lincoln Charter just was never able to come back much.
Well, Lincoln Charter got off to a pretty good start. They took the opening kickoff and they drove down the field to about the 15-yard line, and then a pass got tipped by the receiver, picked off by Sandra Griffin. He took it 71 yards the other way, got tackled finally at the Lincoln Charter 23, and then they scored it. That really turned the game. They had moved the ball pretty good that first possession, and then quick plays, got it in the end zone, 7-0. They scored on their first three possessions, and all of them were in Lincoln Charter territory, so they had short field. And then they had an 18-yard touchdown pass. And then just before halftime was the backbreaker. Lincoln Charter did a quick kick on fourth down. It rolled dead at the 4-yard line. Quarterback sneak for 2 yards, and then kind of a slant pattern to number 2, Dorian Morgan, and he took it 94 yards. And it was 10 seconds later, I think, before the referees finally got down to the end zone and signaled touchdown. He just blew past everybody.
Wow. Huh. Well, that's go ahead.
In the end zone and put the ball down for the extra point before the referees got there.
Nice. Well, they were moving, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term. But well, good deal. So we've talked. Ken and I have talked a lot in the pregame, and you and I watched when Lincoln Charter played West Lincoln, the Lincoln Charter's young quarterback. It just seems like they, obviously it's a fledgling newborn program this year's first year, and it just seemed like he showed a lot of promise. I think you and I both talked about it quite a bit. I've talked about it quite a bit this year, but it just seems like as the year went on, they just got thinner and thinner roster wise, and they had almost zero protection for him.
Well, it's not as much the protection as it is he doesn't have the weapons. King Davis is out after 4 games. There are other receivers. I mean, it looked like a MASH unit when we saw it down there at Charlotte, and it's not much better now. He's real good. I mean, like we saw in the West Lincoln game, he doesn't get flustered. He'll just step up in the pocket, but no one's getting open.
Yeah.
He tries to buy time, but he just doesn't have a lot to work with at this point. It's injuries.
Yeah. So, well, that's, I mean, there's only so much you can do. Normally you talk about a quarterback being able to buy time, and the old adage is the longer the defense has to go to try to cover somebody, the more the advantage goes to the offense. And it just doesn't seem like you said, just with the lack of depth. And if they're a first-year program, it's just hard for them, even with the time he's buying, for their skilled players and their position players to really get the separation needed for him to be able to throw the ball to him.
I mean, he did complete. Let me see here. I've got him in as 11 of 19, but the problem was it was for 79 yards.
Yeah, just he's having it. Yeah, everything's
Just
real close to the line of
dumps it.
scrimmage. Yep.
That's
Yep.
the only thing they can complete.
Gotcha. Good deal. So, all right. Well, David, any other who are your Sooners playing tomorrow?
They're playing.
I put you on the spot.
The orange-clad, lovely people in Knoxville.
Oh, there you go.
I'll be nice.
That's not a burnt orange team. So that's a little bit nicer.
It's orange.
Different.
Any shade of orange.
Any shade of orange doesn't work for you.
Texas, Oklahoma State, Clemson, Tennessee, and Syracuse, all orange.
You got a problem with orange. You don't even celebrate. You didn't even celebrate Halloween tonight, did you? Because it's orange theme, right?
Well, somebody celebrated because, well, I mean, it's not Lincoln Charter's building, so I understand, but there were no concession stands open.
Oh.
So on the way home, I tried to stop at Bojangles in Lincolnton, and as I'm pulling in, there's a dinosaur walking out of the restaurant.
It is Halloween. Remember?
What?
It is Halloween.
Try to order a biscuit, and they go, "Well, we're out of biscuits." I was like, "Well, I guess the dinosaur ate
them all."
Yeah. The dinosaur made the biscuits extinct instead of the other way around, I guess.
That's true.
So, all right. Well, David, man, they appreciate it. I'm sure we're obviously all kind of up in the air about what our broadcast is going to be for next week until we get the brackets and everything figured out. Real quick, I mean, obviously you've been looking at most of Lincoln County this year. Is there a team to you that really stands out, or is there a team for you in terms of what you have viewed, or anybody all the games you've broadcast this year, who's really just kind of stuck in your mind, or who you think might be from that area who could make a good run in the playoffs?
Well, of course, East Lincoln.
Yeah.
For one, Lincolnton could too, depending on the matchup. I mean, there was somebody did a mock thing using the RPI, and it came out Lincolnton getting a first round bye at 7, but then they had the winner of Shelby and somebody in the second round, and you're thinking, good Lord.
Yeah.
If it works out that way, great, but I hope that's just how it actually works out. It's not like the NCAA tournament where suddenly they go, oh, look, the former Kentucky player is coaching against Kentucky.
Yeah, that's
the stuff that funny how the matchups work in the NCAA tournament sometimes. But I think Lincolnton can do well. What the other three teams, West Lincoln's been struggling, especially they're not the offense they normally are rushing the football.
Yeah.
And they're having I think the defense is spending too much time on the field. North Lincoln and Lincoln Charter really shouldn't make the playoffs, but because there's 48 teams instead of 32, they will. Yeah. Good luck to them in it. Lincoln Charter right now is sitting around the bubble.
Yeah.
They were 47th coming into this week. And of course, we don't know where the East-West divide will be because they take out teams can opt out. They take them out of the total, and then they geographically try and figure out who's the center team that's left.
Okay.
Then they assign them to East-West, and then they go top 24. So it's not going to be just the top 48. It just depends on where you fall geographically a bit, too.
Yeah.
So, and it's supposed to be out Sunday night. They were going to say Monday, and everybody complained, and the NCHSAA said, well, we've got a real busy weekend. It's like, well, you had one job. You got to get those brackets out so the coaches can plan for the game Friday they have to play it and who the opponent is.
I wouldn't be surprised, David, if that ends up not getting released till Monday anyway. That's just, I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong.
Are you
as cynical as me?
Right now, as of today, before the broadcast, before any of the games was playing, they have a forecast that puts Shelby playing Wheatmore, and
right,
and the winner of that game is going to be playing Lincoln. That's a forecast.
Yeah.
The other one that's of interest, it has North Lincoln playing Oak Grove, and the winner of that one would go to Crest. So I heard you mention those two teams. Right now, see, North Lincoln They won tonight. Lost tonight.
No, they lost to Ford.
They lost to Ford tonight. So that
So
may
they're 2-8. I mean, any other year they would make the playoffs.
Yeah. Dennis or Will brought up a hypothetical, David, with me that I was curious about, that kind of strikes close to home to me. There's the potential that my high school alma mater, Clyde A. Irwin, will be traveling down to play Hunter Huss in the first round. That team could potentially be, I believe if one of y'all told me correctly, that potentially could be the winner of that game is who East Lincoln plays in the second round.
Okay.
So
I mean, everything's going to shuffle here because you get teams that had good records, but they're playing an opponent this week. Example, West Iredell. They were rated pretty highly. They were up to 24. And now they're going to have Bunker Hill's winning percentage come in and affect their opponent's winning percentage. The opponent's winning percentage, all of those are getting close to about 500.
Yep.
And that's going to be a wash. It's going to be your record and your opponent's winning percentage. So now West Iredell, even though they won big, they're going to be dragged down because of Bunker Hill's record.
Yeah. So, all right, Dave. Appreciate you calling in as always. Look forward to seeing where you're going to be broadcasting next week. And,
oh my!
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see who that is. So, but appreciate it as always. And hey, have a good evening.
Yeah, and please don't pick against us this week again.
Hey, I forgot about you.
You can't repeat what I sent him from my car while I was driving that day. Listen.
All I said is that I had a feeling about Lane Kiffin beating him. I can't help that I had that feeling that it turned out being right. Okay, don't blame me.
No. So, Oklahoma got away from running the football in the second half when it was working. They should have. I mean, they got the lead, and then they blew it. So, oh well.
No worries. All right, man. Hey, have a good weekend. We'll catch up with you next time, okay?
Okay.
See you.
Good night.
Thanks. That's David Potter, ladies and gentlemen. David tuned in to broadcast the Lake Norman Charter victory over Lincoln Charter, 35-7. So curious, and I didn't realize all that regionally, how he talked about how regionally how they're going to break it up, or the divide between East and West, and that's all the nuts and bolts that go into that. So that's
and that line is a shifting line, Chip.
Yeah.
So
Right.
They some teams in the middle in the Greensboro area may have their football team playing in the West and their girls basketball team playing in the East.
Right. Yep. So that's
but
because it makes so much sense.
North Carolina Athletic Association explains
That's right,
it all.
because it makes so much sense.
It makes so much sense. Oh, gracious. Goodness. Well, we'll continue. We'll go ahead and take another break real quick, and so we'll have some of our other callers call in, see if we hear from Paul or Tim, and see if Tom Sinafani calls in. We're still waiting for Coach Steve Degree to come in the house. Sure, he'll give us his breakdown of a very close, good rivalry game between Burns and Shelby. Went down to the
Thank you for making Cleveland County proud. Burns and Shelby. What a night. Putting on the show. That is Cleveland County football. Thank you, Burns and Shelby.
He's beating the table, people.
He's pounding the table.
It's aggravating.
He's pounding the gavel. So, all right, we'll be right back. You're listening to Full Throttle Powersports, the Lowell post-game show here on KTC Broadcasting.
Huge discounts, and we mean huge discounts. Only 4 are left. We're talking about the 2024 RTR Mustangs at Tyndall Ford in Gastonia. See Lyle Sturgis today. Tyndall Ford is the world's largest Roush and RTR dealer. Now that's saying a lot. So don't waste time. Get your new 2024 RTR Mustang today and save like never before with huge discounts. Tyndall Ford, 1901 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Online at tyndallford.com. At McKinney Insurance in Shelby, they want you to know that not all insurance agencies are created equal. They go out of their way to treat their clients like people and use their combined experience of over 50 years to protect what you value most in life. McKinney Insurance is an authorized Erie insurance agency that can help you with your personal business, life, and motorcycle insurance. For your free quote, call or come by today, 113 North Lafayette Street in Shelby. Call 704-481-7522. That's 704-481-7522.
Escape the elements and get back to comfortable with James River Equipment's Back to Cool special. Step inside a John Deere 3R, 4R, or 5E 3-cylinder tractor and enjoy the ultimate operator experience. The premium cab keeps you out of the dust, dirt, and bugs, while air-ride seats and quiet climate-controlled interior lets you focus on getting more done. With up to $5,000 off and 0% financing for 72 months, there's never been a better time to upgrade your ride. James River delivers. Ends 9/26/25 with approved credit from John Deere Financial. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
James River Equipment Company, 703 North Post Road, Shelby.
Escape the elements and get back to comfortable with James River Equipment's Back to Cool special. Step inside a John Deere 3R, 4R, or 5E 3-cylinder tractor and enjoy the ultimate operator experience. The premium cab keeps you out of the dust, dirt, and bugs, while air-ride seats and quiet climate-controlled interior lets you focus on getting more done. With up to $5,000 off and 0% financing for 72 months, there's never been a better time to upgrade your ride. James River delivers. Ends 9/26/25 with approved credit from John Deere Financial. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
James River Equipment Company, 703 North Post Road, Shelby. See why Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby is known as the builder's choice. With fall and winter coming around, cold weather will be here, which can be hard on your home and decks. Protect them with products like Benjamin Moore paint, Cabot stains, and Ready Seal for your decks. Ready Seal is goof-proof. Even you can do it. And with fall here, pick up a new leaf blower. Plus, you'll find a full line of Makita tools. So protect your home with a stop in at Cleveland Lumber Company, 217 Arrowwood Street in Shelby. Online at clevelandlumbercompany.com. Yes, they are the builder's choice.
Sizzleman Son Paint and Body Shop wishes all Cleveland County High School sports teams a successful season. A local family-owned business for 26 years, Sizzleman Son offers auto and truck body repair, and painting, motorcycle refinishing, and dent removal. They're known for the quality of their work, their experienced staff, and their dedication to customers. In their own words, we work for our customers, not for the insurance companies. We have your best interest in mind. Call 704-730-0050 or stop in 2027 Shelby Road in Kings Mountain. They're there when you need them.
A small college town could be right for you. Gardner-Webb University is a private Christian liberal arts university in Boiling Springs that was founded in 1905. Whether you're graduating high school, transferring universities, pursuing an advanced degree, or returning to the classroom as an adult, Gardner-Webb has over 80 majors awaiting you. Become a part of Bulldog Nation. More at gardner-webb.edu. Make sure to catch a home-running Bulldogs football game through November 22nd.
I want you to love your plumbing as much as I love mine. That's why I want you to call Olmsted Plumbing for all your plumbing needs. It's fall of the year, and Olmsted Plumbing is excited about prepping for the fall season. Changing weather always triggers broken water lines and stopped up drains. It's also time to winterize your home, service your well pump system, clean your gutters, downspouts, and storm drains. For an ounce of prevention or a pound of cure, call Olmsted Plumbing for all your plumbing needs. 828-245-7302. Offices at 470 Washington Street in Forest City and now at 1204 South Post Road in Shelby.
And we're back on the Full Throttle Power Sports postgame show with Godfather Dennis Davis, the Deacon Will Boykins. We got the Cardinal Chip Carter, Green Jacket Carter, and Mufasa. Who said he? Mufasa is in the building.
He's catching his breath right now, man.
He been running.
Yes. Is that your playoff coat?
Them Bulldogs didn't trample over him this time, did they?
Coach Steve DeGree in the house.
He just now got to take a deep breath. It's over. It's over.
He's like, are we sure that's we sure that's the final score? Are we sure that's done? So come on in, have a seat, Coach. Get that out of your way there.
Blocked field goal. Is that right, Steve?
Yes, I think.
Blocked field goal.
Came up big when you needed to there.
Step up to the plate. Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Tired right now, guys.
So you played tonight?
I feel like I played.
Might as well,
I was cold with my players, though. Great Cleveland County rivalry football game.
Cleveland County Classic.
I tell you, that was one heck of a football game.
That's what Cleveland County football is all about. You and Burns tonight. We
Too many
applaud
penalties.
both the teams.
Too many penalties. Too unsportsmanlike. I bet there's 10 unsportsmanlike conducts in the game, taunting and talking and
Surely not.
at crucial times and we couldn't stop them. They couldn't stop us. They couldn't stop our pass, and we couldn't stop their run.
Yeah.
So I guess it sort of even out. And what happened was when we scored our second touchdown, that the defense is offside, and coach decided to go for 2. So that's how we got our 15. That's how we got the 2-point cushion. And then at the end, they went for 2. Now, then they finally took the lead, 29-35. And we came back. It was, matter of fact, it was 4th down, guys. Fourth down
to 15
from the 17-yard line.
Yeah.
It was 4th down and 14. And on third down, Lane threw it out of bounds because he really thought it was pass interference. So he was just throwing the ball away. Of course, the officials didn't call it. So we called timeout, got the kids together, and Coach Emery, I'm telling y'all guys, he's a great offensive mind. And I asked him, I said, Coach, how you know what play to call? He said, it's because I studied a lot of film. And he talked to Lane and the receivers and see what play he was comfortable with. And it was on 4th down, guys, and he threw the touchdown. And then our kicker, Matt, 81, came in, and I don't think he missed maybe 1 extra point all year. And he came in and kicked the extra point, made it 35-36. Of course, they ran the kickoff back. Then they ran the kickoff back all the way down to the 19-yard line. And then they had a penalty, and we stopped them. And it was 4th down. They lined up for the field goal. And Coach Damon Scott, he's our running back coach, and he was telling all the offensive guys, get ready, guys, because we need to go down, and get us a field goal. So this is the truth, Will. I turned around and looked at him. I said, "What for? We finna block this." I don't know what gave me that gut feeling, but I said, "We finna block this." And then if you notice, too, when Burns got ready to go for the field goal, they didn't have all the men on the field, and they was running some guys in or whatever, and they wasn't quite set. Then Noah Gardner, number 10, went and blocked the field goal, and got the win. Hard fought win, but too many penalties. I was just so disappointed on sportsmanlike conduct on both sides, but that's the kind of rivalry. But stuff like that, come back to haunt you.
Yeah. So I had after the Chris Shelby game, I was talking to Coach Lloyd, and he said it's a rivalry game. I said, yeah, it was sloppy, too many penalties. He said, you expect that in a rivalry, big rivalry, Cleveland County rivalry game. You expect a bunch of junk talking. You don't expect them to clean it up the rest of the year and the rest of the time, and you'll be all right. This one is a little late in the season for them to be carrying on like that. But it is Burns and Shelby. I mean, it's a great rivalry game, so it is what it is.
Yeah. All I know that they were saying about not winning the conference, that's a bunch of crap. Because I told y'all last week, you always want to win your conference. So we did get a piece of the conference, made us co-champions in our conference, which very pleased with that. But now the second season start, and we'll probably get one home game, and because Wilbank said we get one home game and then we'll be on the road. Dennis just showed me something. I think if we get a bye, probably have to go back to Lincoln County. That's what Dennis was showing us.
Look at some of the highlights here that we've got, like Lamb Farmer to Collins for 2 points. And
Did
Coach,
you notice on that play, nobody was over there on Lane. I mean on Collins. See, he had a equipment issue. Notice he came over and threw his towel over to the sideline, and I don't know what the Burns defense. Nobody was over there. See, nobody's in the picture.
Yeah.
I think Coach Divine, he went off about that. He didn't really like that. I guess he thought we was. I don't know.
Thought he was subbing out or something.
Yeah. And he didn't. He was just throwing his towel to the sideline. Then he lined up over there and ran through him the ball. And he almost threw the bad throw, but and two tonight, Land is taking our team on his hip. He's taking it personal.
Yeah.
Some of those plays he's supposed to get the ball to the running back, but Lane takes it himself.
Something that concerns me heading in, and y'all have touched on, and it's hard to really peg how much of an issue this might be going into the playoffs, Coach. But you've touched on it, and it seems like we've seen it a lot with this Shelby team this year. Just the unnecessary penalties, and not even just the lack of focused play penalties. I'm talking about the penalties after the play, and that's it's almost like there's times where they're looking to they want to one up. They don't care about one up, or they care almost as much about one up in the person after the play as they do during the play, and that's good. I mean, and yes, Will makes a great point. It's a rivalry game. There's a lot of emotion in these games, especially inter-county rivalry games. I get that, but this seems to be, I don't want to say consistent, but this seems to be a problem that keeps rearing its ugly head, and it's going to hit at the wrong time, at the wrong game. There's the potential for this. If it's not cleaned up, or if these young men don't focus on this and think about it, it doesn't do anybody any good, and all you're doing is you lead to the potential of your team being seriously penalized, and it could happen at the worst time or a bad point in the game that's going to end up costing. Right. And end up being a drastically bad.
Sure. That's a good point, because we played Bessemer City last week, and that wasn't no rivalry game.
Yeah, I mean,
and we had a lot of unsportsmanlike conduct. And
but Bessemer City was doing their job last week.
Well, I told you, because they got inside. I told our kids they lost the game, but they got inside our heads because we was already beating them 37-0.
Right.
And if I lost 37-0, you see, they lost to Trevor tonight. See, I would have. I've been trying to find everything I could too to try to get me an edge. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they did what they accomplished.
Steve, what you've got to realize, and I know you have, when a team comes to Shelby, conference, non-conference, or whatever, y'all got a big old bullseye on your back. Because if we can beat Shelby, our season is made.
Yes,
now, that's a compliment, but it's also a problem, because now you got to deal with that every week. We've been there as the number one team, whatever, in the state, whether it's this or that.
Number 3 in the nation.
Yeah.
Back years ago, I coached the number one basketball team in the NAIA, and whenever, Podunk Community College came to play, they brought
Where exactly is that school located, Dennis?
It's Bowling Springs, South Carolina.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
In a town called Plum Nelly.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know what I'm saying,
but
Steve.
Another thing, too, our kids got to realize, just because you're Shelby, you're not going to intimidate. I mean, some of the kids are not going to be intimidated just because we Shelby.
No.
They're going to play their best game.
Yeah.
They're going to do anything they can to get there.
And that's what I'm saying.
Back to the point. I think, Dennis, this might be kind of piggybacking on the point you're making, that you've got these teams who know. I mean, Shelby's got that reputation. They've got that program that teams around the state are aware of. They're going to do what they can to try to one up, and they're going to do what they can to try to provoke you to make unnecessary mistakes. But the biggest thing for these young men just to remember, and they might not like this, and it might sound old school, or might just sound like I'm not with the times, but let the play do the talking. Let the scoreboard do the talking, and I mean that's at the end of the day, that's what's going to matter. I mean,
that's right, Chip. Because I would tell them, I said, let your play do your talking.
Yeah,
you ain't got to let your mouth do your talking. And so when we got to the fourth quarter, Coach Webbanks told him, just keep your mouth shut and play. And on that last drive, Land being the quarterback who he is, on that last drive, Land said, don't say nothing. It's the quarterback now. Land said, do not say nothing.
That's
just play.
How hard is it to do that the entire game? I'm sorry. How hard is it to do that the entire game?
You got to talk a little bit.
Yeah, it's hard to say, Chip.
Before the snap, See, football's a different
And
sport.
I understand that.
But not when it's gonna cost your team.
No.
And then I already know.
That's not what I'm saying. You got to have a little bit when, Steve. You know when you got down in front of somebody and you seen them press down and you say, "Oh boy, I'm about to run you over. Oh, I'm about to pull you out of this play." You know, you said a little bit of something before that ball was snapped.
I did.
That's just the type. So now, after the play, you know what they're getting called on.
Walk away.
After the play, it's the stuff, the actions after the play is stopped. They're not getting called on when you're supposed to be talking before that ball is snapped.
Always dead ball foul.
And another thing that another conversation, and I'm very. It's awesome to hear that Land is having that conversation because that just shows another level of leadership that young man's taken. That he's recognizing this. Like, guys, these are the things that are costing us. That keeping teams in it or are costing being mortal wounds to our games this year. And him being aware of that's great. Just when at the end of the play, if you've made a great play or something, act like you've done it before. Just act like you've done it before. Move on. I mean, name me one of the greatest running backs of all time.
Emmitt Smith, and he always gave the ball to the fish.
And who played along with him, or who same time period for the Lions.
Barry Sanders.
What did he do when he scored a touchdown?
Always get the ball to the fish.
I mean,
every time.
And I'm sorry, does anybody think he's still not he or Emmitt not the greatest two of the greatest running backs of all time?
Terrell Davis.
I mean, yes.
Always.
I mean,
they never spiked it or get the ball.
I mean,
I like you to say, act like you done been in the end zone before.
Yes.
Act like you done been, you know.
But I worry about because
I can still hear though.
Yeah, we've got it in the background. Oh, sorry, I've got it showing on the screen here. Let me flip back here.
And then too, like you say,
there you go.
These officials also
messing with your concentration.
These officials also know that the Shelby players do a lot of talking, or New York, whoever, they do a lot of talking.
If they've had these penalties, if they've seen a lot of these, or are aware of these dead ball penalties coming into it, you've already got that reputation.
Already.
You're not going to help yourself. They're looking for. Speaking of a target, it's not just the opposing team that's going to have a target on you.
Right.
It's this officiating crew that's going to be.
The officials get the game film just as well as
they do.
Yes.
We already knew. Coach Wilbanks, I told our kids, we already knew who was going on.
Yeah.
Who was going to officiate, the white hat, and he already told them about coming in knee pads. Like the first play, I think he sent one out.
Yep.
Coach Wilbanks had just told him, and you got these 16, 17-year-old kids. You know, anyway, I'm glad we came out on top, but man,
it's just I go back to the point.
What a dogfight!
Yeah. Well, it was the Cleveland County football game. It was a Cleveland County football game, and it's awesome to see. Going back to the point you were making earlier, Will, about these. We obviously, everybody's got their favorite team. Everybody's got their alma mater or in this area, and I get that. But there's a certain amount of there's an expectation that comes with being a Cleveland County football player and having a Cleveland County. Regardless, again, ignore the school colors, ignore the helmet. We all want to be better than the other one, but we all expect all four of those schools to perform.
And especially when you're playing an out of county rival.
Yeah.
They look at you different than Burns and Shelby does. I could have told you before this game started, throw out the scores and the records. When Shelby and Burns play, it's going to be a slobber knock.
Yeah. And normally, this game, for the past 5-6 years now, this has been the conference championship game.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, this has been for the conference championship because
we've had their number, but except for that one year they beat us twice.
Right.
Yep.
That one year, remember they had to run the clock on us.
Yeah.
And then we ended up having to play them in like round 2, I think it was, at Burns again. They beat us again. And then another thing too, the coaching staff, they know each other.
Right.
Coach Devine used to coach at Shelby. Spencer, with his son.
Yeah.
Coach. And then they got this kid named Red Rocket, the quarterback, Drew. He played for Shelby.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of connections there.
But
and then they running the Wildcat. Where you think he got it from? Shelby.
But I guess the point I'm making is we have this expectation, and even as you get into the playoffs, if these two teams are not playing each other, we have two questions every night when we come in here, and it's how did X team do, and how did the other teams in the county do? Those are the questions that a lot of the folks ask. I just don't want to see one of these teams that has such promise and such talent
lose
a game over something that's not having to do with the play.
Right.
That's what concerns me. That's what worries me.
I think, and two, they a lot of these kids are doing a lot of tackling out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
When a runner give himself up, you ain't got to go ahead and still tackle him. It's not just Shelby.
I don't know what that irks me to death for somebody to be going out of bounds and be 2 yards out of bounds and somebody put their hands on them like you didn't know they was there. I seen some people that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Back when I seen people get their knees took out.
Yes.
On a dumb play like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I've seen some people that would have been playing professional football go in the end zone, 5 yards in the end zone, and somebody tackle them and mess up their legs.
Get coaches to get knocked out. I done got knocked down quite a few times. Kids running on they're running out of bounds, and you can't get out. Sometimes you can't get out the way. And that's how I think Coach Ron Green got hurt like that.
Yeah,
on
he
the
got
side,
knocked
tore
down
his knee.
once.
Never was the same.
Never was. Yeah.
We're gonna take another break real quick. We've got two games that we have not confirmed as final. Everything else on the board's black. We'll go down that scoreboard real quick. Brian Free's in the house too. We're gonna be sure and go over talk to him about the Cherryville Ironman victorious over the Bessemer City Yellow Jackets.
What Kevin there?
At the Hive.
Did you bring the belt with you?
What a
Did you
belt?
bring the belt with you?
The players have it.
The players have got it. So
We got the belt.
So we'll be right back. We're going to take another break, and we'll go over the Cherryville game with Brian. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Full Throttle Powersports of Lowell post-game show here on KTC Broadcasting.
You're listening to The Boss, WHS, Shelby, North Carolina, your beach oldies and sports stations. Online at ktcbroadcasting.com.
From the KTC Broadcasting Weather Center, here's your forecast for Cleveland and Gaston counties. Clear skies as we head into the overnight hours. Temperatures will fall from the 60s through the 50s and 40s into the mid-30s overnight. Patchy frost out the door Saturday, then sunny with highs in the lower 60s. From the KTC Broadcasting Weather Center, I'm Johnny Cottle for WOHS and WCSL.
Currently from the KTC Broadcasting Studios, it's 11:22, and the temperature is 43 degrees.
Only 30 minutes away is your best deal on a Chevrolet. Listen up, Cleveland County. Did you know you're only minutes away from Fred Caldwell Chevrolet in Clover? Plus, they also sell the complete line of Toro mowers. And best of all, it's people you know, like Wayne Gregory. He's been putting Chevrolets in driveways for years, along with Greg Good, who can help you with a payment that will suit your budget. So, only minutes away, it's Fred Caldwell Chevrolet, Highway 55, Clover, South Carolina. Some folks have the misconception that Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs is strictly wholesaler, but that's not true. They sell to you, the public. Just belly on up to their walk-in counter for a full line of automotive products, including oils, transmission fluids, antifreeze, filters, chemicals, parts, and supplies for all types of automobiles and trucks. Serving this area for over 52 years. That's Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive, off Highway 180 South in Shelby. Call 704-487-9395 or online at PutnamDistributors.com.
Once upon a time is right now. Escape to the Renaissance Festival, a time-traveling adventure.
Huzzah!
Saturdays and Sundays now through November 23rd.
It's time for the Renaissance Festival! Shopping! Food!
Men in tights.
My!
Enjoy foolish good times at the Carolina Renaissance Festival.
Time travel to a land of legend. Jousting knights, mermaids, fairies, dragons. Oh my!
Join the damsels and brave knights at the Carolina Renaissance Festival.
Eat, drink, be merry at the Renaissance Festival. Presented by Pepsi. Tickets limited while supplies last. Online only at renfestinfo.com.
Don't miss the jousting, feasting, and jesting at the Carolina Renaissance Festival. It's a royal blast.
Save $26 with 2 adult tickets opening weekend, with coupons available at participating Chick-fil-A locations while supplies last.
And we're back on the Full Throttle Power Sports post game show with the
Thanks,
Well, I'm
JP.
so used to saying Kevin and the guys, but Kevin isn't here. So
With the guys. All right. So
with the dudes.
We're holding down with the dudes. Thanks, man. We're holding down the fort for
the
Kevin.
the bros.
Happy Halloween to everybody. That's right. Yeah, at least we are the guys, Dennis. That's right. Appreciate that. Chip Carter here along with Coach Steve Degree, Will Boykins, Dennis Davis. We've got Brian Ferree in the house. Brian, we're going to get with you here in just a second on the Cherryville game. What's that? I got you.
You got me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I can't hear you. I can't hear
No, nobody hears me any. So nobody wants to hear me. So real quick, let's run down the scores. We've got one game we have not confirmed as final. Alexander Central, last update we had, leading South Caldwell 42-26.
Can I call that one?
Sure, go ahead.
It's over.
Okay, thank you, Will. I appreciate that. Real quick, we'll run through these scores, and then we'll get with Brian. Shelby defeats Burns 36-35. Crest
And
defeats...
I told you so, bold.
Thank you, Will. Crest defeats King. You did not predict the score. Thank you very much. All right, Crest defeats Kings Mountain 70-0. East Rutherford over RS Central 38-14. Cherryville defeats Bessemer City 50-33. We're going to talk to Brian Free about that one in just a moment. Lake Norman Charter defeats Lincoln Charter 35-7. Thank you, David Potter, for calling in on that one. As long as I don't know who Oklahoma's playing tomorrow, as long as I don't play somebody that'll beat them, I won't pick against them. Lincolnton plays.
You've been forewarned.
I'm about to get a text from him here in just a second. It's like you jerk. Lincolnton defeats West Lincoln 42-6. Ashbrook, surprising score, 16-0 over Hunter Huss. Stuart Kramer defeats East Gaston 30-7. Forest View shuts out North Gaston. Just confirmed that final 40-0. North Oran over Mountain Island 30-21. South Point wins big over Ambassador Christian 48-18. Ford over North Lincoln 27-7. Chase shuts out Patton 56-0. It's Thomas Jefferson over Bonnie Cone 48-12. East Burke defeats Drawn 62-8. West Iredell over Bunker Hill 70-24. Hickory in overtime defeats Bandy's 47-45. That's the surprise game of the night to me. Newton Conover over Maiden 19-13. Last night, Community School of Davidson defeats Pine Lake Prep 42-0. Christ the King wins big over Lane Tree Prep 48-6. It's South Stanley over Albemarle 50-13. North Stanley defeats Union County. Good night for Stanley County. North Stanley defeats Union County 55-17. High Brighton over West Caldwell 60-12. Watauga does what Watauga does, defeats St. Stephen's 28-18. Hendersonville defeats Polk County 37-21. It's Mitchell over Avery County 63-14. Mountain Heritage defeats Owen 42-6. Statesville, we finally got an update on this score's final. Statesville defeats North Iredell 43-6. Mooresville comes back to beat the Lake Norman Wildcats 23-21. Davie County over South Iredell 15-6. Clyde A. Irwin defeats North Buncombe 42-6. T.C. Robertson defeats A.C. Reynolds 21-14. Asheville comes back to defeat Inca 20-17. One of our first finals of the evening, Freedom defeats McDowell 31-28, and Allegheny bucks the Elks 68-0. So, all right, we've got Brian Ferree in the studio. He's had his chocolate snack. He's ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
He's ready to refresh. So, what's up, brother? How you doing? How was the game tonight?
Oh, it was interesting. I tell you what, it was tit for tat.
I felt like it was a tale of two games almost.
It really was. It really was. And I mean, Bessemer City and Cherryville, they've had a rivalry, as y'all know, for years. And Kevin is right in, our beloved Kevin Hastings is right in the middle of that.
If you want to know, Kevin texted me as we were starting the show this evening, and he said, "Who won Bessemer?" And I texted him the final score. My response back was "Boo!" So he felt that way. So hey, look at it. Did Bessemer City throw a touchdown? They actually did throw a touchdown pass, didn't they? Well, it wasn't against Shelby though, so Kevin's still safe.
His record is still safe. It wasn't against Shelby.
Yeah, they played well. I tell you what, and I mean, Bessemer City did not give up. They never stopped until the very end, and it was just after Cherryville had just finally wore them down. But it took the entire game to do that. And when I say tit for tat, they answered every time.
Y'all were trading back and forth for a little bit, weren't you?
They really were.
And neither one of y'all could get an extra point or get a 2-point conversion in the first half.
I know it. It was exactly. And so,
showing some highlights here. Yellow Jackets running onto the field. Here's our first touchdown. I think Javarius McElhaney.
Yeah, McElhaney had, I think, 3 touchdowns tonight. And
55 is a load.
Do what?
55 for Chervil is a little.
Yeah, this guy right here.
He-
That guy
he's a
right
little-
there. He's healthy.
Yeah. The Juwan and I talked about right before half, and we discussed the fact that whoever comes out in the second half with the most energy, is going to win this ball game.
Yep.
And Chervil actually came out the second half with some energy,
With some momentum,
and they defense turned the ball over.
This might be the
You got-
catch of the night right here. Sorry, I'm interrupting you, Brian.
Yeah, no,
but
you're
this,
fine. That's fine.
It's spectacular. I'm not sure what receiver this is, and Simone wasn't sure either. By the way, earlier I showed some highlights from the Shelby game. Thanks to Jakari Shell for posting those highlights and sharing those. And it's Simone Hunter here with the highlights from the Cherryville Bessemer City game. So, get back to your point, Brian. You're saying in the second half, Cherryville really seemed to seize the start of the second half.
Yeah, they came out with energy. Well, first of all, defense stopped them, stopped Bessemer in Bessemer City territory, and then took the ball and took advantage of that opportunity and took the ball down and scored.
Points off turnovers there, right there.
So that was huge.
Here's Bessemer City's quarterback doing his best Kevin Hastings impression to Keon Smith.
Yeah, yeah. Now let me tell you that young man was very. I mean, I love watching him play.
Yeah.
He would scramble, but he wasn't afraid to scramble to his left either. And I mean, he did it several times. He would get those shoulders turned and throw it, do like a jump pass or something, and he was accurate.
Yep.
He was very accurate.
All right, here we go. We have to go upside down here. This
All
is
right.
the let's just flip this around here. This is just as Javarius McElhaney as well. Let's see if I can switch that over. There we go. There we go. So this is, I think this might be his second of his 3 touchdowns.
Right.
And no 2-point convert or extra point, no good. So they lead at this point. They lead the Yellow Jackets 13-6 with 9:32 left to go in the first half. We'll switch it back here. And then Keon Smith. So this is like Javarius McElhaney versus Keon Smith there in the first half.
And Keon Smith, he's only, I don't know,
He was there last year too, wasn't it?
133 pounds, I think so.
Yeah, he's the one who kind of was there. He was their key focal offensive player last year, wasn't he, Brian? When you and I called that game.
He's quick as a cat, and
he's shifty too, isn't he?
Golly.
You can't get a good.
He can make you miss.
You can't get a good hand on him.
No,
yeah,
you can't.
Yeah,
and he can make you miss, and he did a lot of that, and he was very impressive.
Yeah,
I mean, he really was very quick.
You see him there with the looks like the run, and then he had the reception earlier for a touchdown. So they obviously utilized him multiple. He's his own little Christian McCaffrey right there, I guess.
He really is. Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. Walter McCoy with the touchdown catch. So we got 2 here. I don't know. I don't have the sound for those 2. Walter McCoy with the touchdown catch, and then Jay Nowens on the 2-point conversion, taking the lead right before the half. Bessemer City 20, Cherryville 13. So Bessemer City went into the half with the lead, but the game was still close.
It was really, it was interesting at halftime because we were both like, Juwan and I were both like, okay, we're going to be able to tell right off the bat
who's
going to take the bull
who's
by
going
the
to
horns
seize this
here.
game. Yeah.
And again, Cherryville's defense they got the turnover and they did what they had to do. It was excellent.
Keon Smith again, his 3rd touchdown of the game here.
Yeah. He had a great game.
Look at it. He comes right up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Just shifts back and forth. They get a hand on him, but he just shakes him off. It's
if they could grab him, he would go down.
It's like he's got butter on him or something. He slid right off.
Just reaching out.
Yep.
They weren't gonna get him. Just quick as he can be.
So we got Elijah Proctor. Cherryville retakes the lead. And then Javarius McElhaney with the 2-point conversion, 2:50 left in the third. And that's when Cherryville retook the lead, or took the lead 35-27. I think that's when they really started to kind of stretch the lead out there. And was the game much in doubt come fourth quarter?
You couldn't rest easy.
Yeah.
We were like, okay, we should run this. We should run this thing out.
Yeah.
We should win this, and just play the game. Just keep playing the game. And but you're also in the back of your mind, like, if we give them a chance.
Yeah, don't make a mistake.
Yeah, they're gonna take advantage of it. And they were able to. I mean, they're good enough to take advantage of it.
There's Javarius McElhaney with another touchdown, 2-point conversion for the Ironmen. So their lead at this point, they've got the game pretty well in hand at this point in the fourth, 43-27. They tack on one more score. I believe this might be it right here. This is Elijah Proctor with the extra point. That thing looks like it goes a mile up in the air.
Yeah, that may be the one that hit the upright.
No,
and ricocheted in.
He banked it all. Did he call his shot?
Bank shot. It was a bank shot.
So 50-27, 7:37 left in the game at this point. And I think Bessemer City added one more score. There's Walter McCoy with his second touchdown of the game.
And McCoy,
wow,
McCoy was another one.
Look at that pass.
Yeah.
That was against his body. I mean,
exactly.
Just
Chastain's quarterback.
Yeah.
He can just. He was amazing.
Yeah.
He really was.
That's a pretty. That's.
Yeah, you can see
and he threw it on the money too.
He threw some dimes.
Yeah,
out there.
Like off balance. Just.
Yeah. He rolling to his left.
Yeah,
right
throwing against his body, just throwing a dime, dropping it in.
He gets up in the air and just throws it, and it's finding a receiver.
Yeah, I see a lot of plays. I don't know if it's just that Bessemer City or Cherryville just didn't. A lot of these receivers just getting behind Cherryville's defense, or the secondary at least. But then here's Jaden Adams with an interception.
Yep.
There you go, right on cue. I say that they letting the pass get behind, or letting them get behind, let their receivers get behind. And Jaden Adams like, I'll show you, Chip. Here you go. Here's your behind, right here. Take that. Interception by Jaden Adams. Well
Chip,
done.
You pushed the button over there. We can't see what you're talking about. I don't know. I have no idea what that.
There you go. There you go. Sorry, I had the scoreboard up there.
Yeah. Now,
thank you, Will.
That right there. Oh well, that was on my. There was one that Jaden, he intercepted. I think it was Jaden.
Okay.
He intercepted in the end zone, but for whatever reason, he ran out and then he slid down.
Okay.
And we were like, no, why did you do that? And I think he realized it after he'd done it.
That might be it right there. It looks like he might be in the end zone when he catches that. Might be it. Because I see like letters down on the bottom of the field. Yeah, he's down. Yeah, he's down there. That's it.
That is it.
I'm going. All right, let me just slide down to the 1.5 yard line.
So now the ball's on like the 5.
Yeah, that's all right. We just need a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah, I guess.
But good deal.
But he played a great game.
Yeah. Who was did y'all have a player of the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put you on the spot.
No. We just mentioned him.
McElhaney or
no. He was offensive player.
Offensive player. Okay.
But,
was it Jaden?
Overall, no. Overall was Elijah.
Yeah. Okay. Elijah Proctor.
Yeah, Elijah Proctor.
Okay.
He was the overall, because he made some plays on defense too.
Very cool.
And he was the overall. I believe I have that right. I know that Juwan wrote it down. So.
Okay. Gotcha.
But, we covered it.
Very cool.
Juwan must not have wanted to see us tonight.
Well, he's like, hey, you going to Cherryville? And I said, well, I can.
All right. Hey, Will, that answers your question. He didn't want to see us tonight.
Just make sure you talk to him next week. Tell him I say you ain't have to come say hey.
Yeah, we see where we stand.
We see where we stand.
That's right. So, good deal. Well, Brian, thanks, man. We'll obviously we're going to keep we'll see Cherryville in the first round of the playoffs, hopefully, and see who they're going to match up against. And
the kind of the rumor was Cherokee. So
okay.
I don't know how they're doing it, but
that's the rumor, and that's what we got here.
Is it at Cherokee?
No.
So Cherryville will host a game?
Yeah.
Awesome. Rudisville Stadium, playoff.
Pretty sure they're going to host.
Playoff football at Rudisville Stadium right down the road.
Cherryville hosting Cherokee is what we got right
Okay.
Right.
Good deal. Yeah. That's a bit of the – maybe they'll bring some hairs down while they're – little blackjack for us along the game. That'd be great. So, good deal.
I think I think they have to go up there to do the blackjack or any of that other stuff.
Okay, all right, I guess so.
They have to go to Harris to do blackjack.
Picky. So
I mean, we got blackjack down here. We got Catawbas over there, so
that's true.
We ain't got to deal with the Cherokee up there.
Yeah, that's all right. As my uncle told my cousin and I one day when we said we wanted to go take $20 up there and just to go play or something. He said, "Why don't you boys just walk in the door, lay your wallet down on the ground, turn around, walk right back out." 'Cause that's about 45 minutes later, that's what it felt like. So.
Oh, it's the experience.
I wanted more than a 45-minute experience, Will. You know what I'm saying?
I know. That's why I go. I walk through and listen to all the lights and sounds. I'll be like, man, that's wild. Oh, man, he's doing good. Blah, blah, blah. Then I come on back out and I go out the other end and get in my car.
Nice. So
I mean, other than the $5 they send me on my little card every couple of days, I go play my little $5, and once I play their money, I'm out.
So, all right. Well, Brian, appreciate it, bud. We'll catch up with you or Jawan next. If Jawan decides he likes us next week, we'll see if we hear from him or not. So
he probably won't be.
Hey, Brian, you're always welcome, buddy.
Brian, you can always come and hang out with us, Brian. We appreciate you.
And you know why?
Oh Lord!
Once the golden line, always.
That's right. That's right.
You know.
That's right.
Oh
I had
Lord!
to defend the golden lines tonight in the press box over there, Bessemer City.
Oh.
Yeah. But I proudly did so, Steve.
I tell you what, our defense didn't show up tonight, but you know what? They made the play when they had to make it.
Hey,
That's
Brian,
all that counts.
I'm just curious. That's why I mean, Brian. I meant to ask you: Do you have any eligibility left? Coach Belichick might need you next year.
It was 10. It was 10-3 for the first score I got.
Carolina won tonight, 27.
I'm really proud that we
Carolina
defeated a
won.
basketball school.
Carolina won tonight, 27-10.
I'm really proud that we defeated Jim Boeheim's Syracuse Orangemen. Wow, that's great. Wow.
All right.
It wasn't Jim
All right.
Boeheim.
Does Syracuse have other athletic teams besides their men's basketball? Okay.
They do have lacrosse.
Oh, they have lacrosse. Yeah, right.
They do have lacrosse.
Right.
I don't know. They had the baddest running back ever played. Two of them.
Yeah.
No.
Jim Brown.
Jim
That's right.
Did Jim Brown
Florida
have Syracuse?
show.
Florida Little.
Nice.
Ernie Davis.
Yeah.
Three great running backs.
Let's take we're gonna take one more break, y'all. We'll be right back. We'll show some highlights. We got East Rutherford with their victory over RS Central. I think that's one game we've not shown some of the highlights on, so we'll come back to that. You're listening to Full Throttle Power Sports of Lowell postgame show. We'll be right back, and we'll wrap things up.
Cookies, toys, and gifts. It's the shopping event of the season, the Southern Christmas Show, November 14th through 24th at the Park Expo and Conference Center. Celebrate the 12 days of Christmas, a countdown of Yuletide cheer brimming with festive decor and seasonal magic. Buy tickets at southernchristmasshow.com. Online tickets courtesy of Craft Body Scan.
Let's go to the Southern Christmas Show.
At Summit Place of Kings Mountain, they provide assisted living memory care and respite care for successfully senior living. Summit Place is located at 1001 Pfeiffer Road in Kings Mountain. They pride themselves on treating your loved ones like their own family. Their residents explore daily programming based on a 6th dimension of wellness, and they enjoy all that Summit Place has to offer. They'd like to learn more about what's important to you and what is the best time and method of communication. Just reach out to their Community Engagement Director at 704-739-6772. Again, 704-739-6772.
Some people say there are doers and there are dreamers. But what's wrong with a little dreaming, especially when it's shared? With hard work, little dreams grow into big ones. At Kubota, we know that your work never stops, and we're inspired by those who dream. But our equipment is built for dreamers and doers, like you. Kubota, built for those who do.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive, Kings Mountain. The Campers Inn in Kings Mountain announces their gigantic liquidation sale with up to 55% off. Make your best offer and they'll beat it. Travel trailers up to $20,000 off. Fifth wheels up to $40,000 off. And big motorhomes up to $150,000 off. And with every purchase, you get an inside access membership with exclusive discounts, service benefits, special offers, and free camping worth $7,000. Don't miss the gigantic liquidation sale at the Campers Inn 615 Broadview Drive off Highway 161 South at I-85 in Kings Mountain. LVP Flooring. Price as low as $229 a square foot. You heard right. Beautiful LVP flooring as low as $229 a square foot. Where at? Well, it's only one place. Barrett's Floor Covering in Kings Mountain. They are locally and family owned and operated. And you'll find it all, from waterproof floors to luxury vinyl to carpet and hardwood. That's right, Barrett's Floor Covering, 150 Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain. Online at barrettfloorcovering.com.
Sizzle & Son Paint and Body Shop wishes all Cleveland County High School sports teams a successful season. A local family-owned business for 26 years, Sizzle & Son offers auto and truck body repair, hand painting, motorcycle refinishing, and dent removal. They're known for the quality of their work, their experienced staff, and their dedication to customers. In their own words, we work for our customers, not for the insurance companies. We have your best interest in mind. Call 704-730-0050 or stop in 2027 Shelby Road in Kings Mountain. They're there when you need them.
You work hard every day to provide for yourself and your family. Why not let someone else help out every now and then? As your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, that's why I'm here, for peace of mind, and to help you to protect what matters most to you in Cleveland County. I'm Bert Costner. Call me at 704-482-2436 for a quick auto, home, or life insurance quote, and to learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. Be sure to ask for me, Bert Costner, 704-482-2436.
Call Bert Costner, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, today. Why should you buy from Discovery Nissan in Shelby? Well, there's plenty of reasons. First, the selection. Over 200 vehicles in stock. Also a 3-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on new purchases. Conditions apply. Also, the first 2 oil changes are free. And Discovery Nissan is paying a $500 referral fee. Experience the difference at Discovery Nissan, where community commitment and cars come together. 631 South Post Road in Shelby. Online at discoverynissan.com. And don't miss the first ever Car Care Clinic Thursday, September 25th from 6 to 7 p.m.
And we're back on the Full Throttle Power Sports postgame show.
Good deal. Thank you, JP. All right, we're going to wrap things up. Yes, Will.
It's getting close to Sunday, and I just want Dennis to hear this because he's going to hear it all day Sunday.
Will.
Go, Pack, go. Go, Pack, go.
Who are they playing?
Sweet Caroline.
Who are they playing?
Panthers.
Go, Pack, go.
Oh, yeah.
This is cute right here.
That's
For the record, for the gentleman who was sending out, shout out to Tom Sindifani, by the way. For the gentleman who was putting comments or notifying us about the correct Freedom score, I apologize. That game was posted as a final early on in the evening. We had Freedom winning 31-28 or something like that.
Halloween.
Yeah, apparently that was a trick or treat score, I guess. So Freedom actually handily took care of McDowell 41-0 based on the updated score on Max Preps that I've got. Thank you for the comments. Apologize that we just now saw that. All right, Coach Degree, real quick, wanted us to see the
play of the week, play of the day.
There you
play
go, right here. This is the block kick that won the game for Shelby.
I think it was Noah. I'm thinking number 10. It was come out the end, the defensive end.
Let's see. Do I not have any sound on that? Yes, not.
Hit him in the chest. Noah Gardner, number 10, blocks the field goal for Shelby.
So, all right, well, there's the block kick on that. Wonder why I don't have any sound on that. There's the block kick. You see the Shelby players celebrating. Real quick, let's head over. Let's take a look at the What's Up Shopper. Some of the other games we've got. One of the other game that we showed that had film. East Rutherford in a Rutherford County showdown with RS Central defeats the Hilltoppers 38-14. Let's go back to see some of the action here from earlier.
Like Burns and Shelby, that is an inter-county rivalry.
Yep.
And will be hotly contested, as we can see.
So it looks like Landon Flynn's pass intercepted by Elmer Littlejohn there early.
So, and want to say one of their alma maters that won the first state champions, and then he came back and coached the state champion baseball team. Jeff Sis said it was going to be his first time going to see East play this year. So he went out to the counter right. The rivalry got him take off time to go to the rivalry game, which is big because he works in the car business. And to take time off to go to a game early enough to get to the game and fellowship, he had to miss a few hours to do it. So that was pretty big. That's just how big that game is in that county, and it lived up to the billing.
Speaking of baseball, we're going to Game 7 in the World Series. By the way, Dodgers won this evening. Here's a couple more highlights. East Rutherford, R Central. East Rutherford recovers a bad snap fumble here. Hop on it. Cavaliers regain possession. Here's Eliza Guzman for the touchdown. Touchdown for RS to tie the game up 7-7. Good quality film on this one. I need this phone.
They're at RS.
Yes, they are at RS. Next one here, Brandon Pinkerton takes it in for the touchdown. Yeah, young man has had a season.
Why did I think they had a turf field for some reason? I thought they was the only one because they was the last one built. I thought they had a turf field. That's a huge stadium. Yeah. Huge stadium.
See the next one, East Rutherford. Hezekiah Joyner covers the fumble. That's a backward pass. No one home. RS recovers that.
Super score.
Yep. Next we have, there's Elmer Littlejohn for the touchdown for RS to tie it up 14-14. First half, this game looked like it was anybody's game there. So RS kept it interesting for a while, kind of similar to Bessemer City and Cherryville. We had a lot of good, notwithstanding one particular Cleveland County showdown, we had a lot of good rivalry games here for the first half and going into the third quarter. Let's see what else we can hear. Here's Brandon Pinkerton again with another touchdown. East Rutherford retakes the lead 21-14.
Pinkerton's tough. He's tough, man.
Yes,
I forget the quarterbacks.
Landon Flynn.
Flynn.
Yep.
They're
a great combo. That's a
great
tough.
Yeah,
that's a tough offense to try to hold down.
They're gonna be hard to beat.
Hey, ask Reedsville. Would you want to play them in the playoffs? You know what I'm saying?
Those are those kids right there.
Yep.
Are the kids that started back the program, went through all the lumps.
Yep.
Rewarded themselves by going down to Reedsville and whooping Reedsville when everybody thought they was gonna get beat 56-0, and then, of course, had lovers hangover when they went up to Brevard.
Yeah. Here's Adam Garcia with an interception for the Cavaliers. See what else we got here. Brandon Pinkerton, another touchdown for Brandon Pinkerton. Wash, rinse, repeat. This one stretches it out. If he gets to that second level, man, he's so dangerous.
10's like what, 6'5", 6'6"? What is 10 listed at? I think he backs up in the corner on the goal line and post up and just say, throw it up.
Here's another one. Here's Pinkerton again. Just a steady dose of Pinkerton. Bounces it outside, turns the corner. Not going to stop him once he gets it. 36-14 at that point.
The Heisman pose.
Yeah.
You're in high school,
He thought
kid.
about it. East Rutherford is victorious 38-14. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all joining us as always. Any final thoughts for y'all? Our regular season is winding down.
Playoffs?
Playoffs?
Yeah.
You talking about playoffs?
Oh, no, we're winning another game.
Just trying to win a game.
Let me cover a couple of things here.
Yeah.
Based on what we've got right here, Shelby and Wheatmore. Steve, I wish you the best. And then the rematch would be with Lincoln.
And we'll have to go back to Lincoln.
We'll save your comments for later. Win that first game against Wheatmore.
That's what y'all got, but that don't mean that's the way.
That's what we're looking at.
This is where I completely respect motivating your guys, motivating your team to want to get a conference title. I get that. Yeah. But at this point, if that works out, and Shelby, there's a lot of ifs in this, if Shelby beats Lincoln, ain't nobody gonna remember them beating Shelby in the regular season.
I promise you they will.
But it ain't gonna matter.
Hey, that happened in that happened in 2005. Remember, 2005. East Rutherford beat us in the regular season.
Yeah.
Then we went back there and beat them in overtime.
Yeah.
Like you say, then we went on to win the state.
It makes a difference.
Well, Burns has a bye the first week and would face Lincoln Charter Bandy's winner So it looks like Bandy's and Burns.
Hey, after tonight, I don't know if I want to take on Bandy's. That was what they did to Hickory.
Listen,
In the
but
5A.
I mean, I'm just saying it. Bandies can come up there with that thought, become the Burns with that thought if they want to, because you're gonna have to come down to Cleveland County and play Cleveland County. You better tackle. Hey, listen, you better put the chin strap on when you come down there. Bulldogs is hitting people.
Tell you now, they gotta stop that zero.
In the 5A, the winner of North Lincoln Oak Grove would then play Crest.
Okay.
Okay, and in the 6A, since we have a couple of conference teams in the 6A, they have a
East will
bye.
have the bye.
Ashbrook has a bye and would play the winner of Alexander Central in Statesville, and then Kings Mountain, which has a bye.
How?
A bye.
How? A bye-bye.
Wow.
Be kind, Steve. Kings
No,
Mountain
we
would play
want all
the
the
winner
smoke. We from
of
Cleveland
South.
County. Y'all play like y'all from Cleveland County. We want all the smoke. If you don't like what we saying about you, Kings Mountain, act like you from Cleveland County,
Act like
and play like you from Cleveland County.
All right, guys. Time's Dennis. Any other games you want? Anything else?
Yeah, I was just going to say if Kings Mountain should advance that far, they will play the winner of South Caldwell and Dudley.
Okay. South Caldwell done. Well, good deal. Let's run down the scoreboard real quick, guys, as we are getting ready to head out of here. The only game we have not confirmed is final. Alexander Central leading South Caldwell 42-26. Will? Is that game over?
Smoked.
Okay. All right. The rest of these games are final.
Turn it black.
Shelby defeats Burns 36-35. Well done, Coach. Crest over Kings Mountain 70-0. East Rutherford defeats RS Central 38-14. Cherryville over Bessemer City 50-33. Lake Norman Charter over Lincoln Charter 35-7. It's Lincolnton over West Lincoln 42-6. Ashbrook defeats Hunter Huss 16-0. Kramer over East Gaston 30-7. Forest View defeats North Gaston 40-0. North Rowan over Mountain Island 30-21. South Point defeats Ambassador Christian 48-18. Ford over North Lincoln 27-7. Chase shuts out Patton 56-0. Thomas Jefferson over Bonnie Cone 48-12. East Burke over Drawn 62-8. West Iredell wins big over Bunker Hill 70-24. Hickory hangs on to defeat Bandy's 47-45. Newton Conover defeats Maiden in overtime 19-13. Last night, Community School of Davidson defeated Pine Lake Prep 42-0. It's Christ the King over Lane Tree Prep 48-6. South Stanley defeats Albemarle 50-13. North Stanley over Union County 55-17. High Brighton with big win over West Caldwell 60-12. Watauga over St. Stephen's 28-18. Hendersonville defeats Polk County 37-21. Mitchell defeats Avery County 63-14. Mountain Heritage over Charles D. Owen 42-6. Statesville over North Iredell 43-6. Mooresville comes back to defeat Lake Norman 23-21. Davie County hangs on to defeat South Iredell 15-6. Clyde Irwin over the Blackhawks of North Buncombe 42-6. TC Robertson defeats the Rockets of AC Reynolds 21-14. Asheville comes back to defeat Inca 20-17. In a correction, thank you for the post. Freedom shuts out McDowell 41-0, and Allegheny bucks the Bucking Elks 68-0. Tune in tomorrow to Shock Jocks 8 to 10:15. Kevin be back. Enjoy. Have a good evening. Happy Halloween. We out.
Defense, they gotta fix that. Full receivers, we spread them out in the shotgun. Hot reads, I got some.